What's going on, guys? FryPlays here, bringing you guys a pretty interesting video about the developing news of Pokemon Go. So obviously, most people know by now, obviously by clicking on the video, you would know that Pokemon Go was announced 2 nights ago. So yeah, Pokemon Go is pretty much a mobile app that brings, Pokemon to your cellular phone. And I think it has potential to be such a great idea if they were able to execute what they are developing. Pokemon Go, the way they show it in the trailer, it makes it feel almost too realistic and making the hype like so high so that people are going to be like, oh my god, this game's going to be amazing, it's going to be amazing. And yeah, like I said, it has the potential to do that, like to be that. But the way they are showing this game in the trailer, it's showing it as almost like real life, that you're gonna be like walking around and just see like, oh look, a Charizard, oh look, a Pikachu, oh look, a Mewtwo, or whatever. And to me, like, yeah, it looks cool, but I just want to know if what it's gonna translate to when I'm actually holding my phone and walking around somewhere and I see a notification of, oh look, there's a Snorlax right by you. Okay, so I go turn on my phone, and what am I gonna see? Am I going to see like like a real life Pokemon game, like almost like the X and Y style of battle? Am I going to see my surrounding area of what it looks like I'm at, and then the wild Pokemon there? Like, I don't really know. Obviously, just for like, the trailer makes it seem like that we're in a virtual reality world and that Pokemon are just there. So I mean, I don't really know what to think of it. I mean, like, it looks really awesome, that's all I can say. It looks really, really awesome. But yeah, they gotta execute this game, otherwise it's just going to be another bust by Nintendo. And another thing about this game being mobile is that it's free to play. Yes, that has its benefits. But also, the thing that concerns me is that it was also announced to have microtransactions. For some people, microtransactions, it's not that much of a big deal. Me, oh my god, it is killer. It is so killer. Like, if there's anything that's going to ruin this game besides the non-execution, if they don't execute, if there's going to be something that ruins this game for me, it's going to be the microtransactions. I don't know if anybody's ever played. Personally, I have not. But the new Pokemon Shuffle, I believe it's for the Nintendo 3DS and now also on Android and iPhone devices. Pretty much, from what I hear about that game, is that you can play for a solid 15 minutes, and then you gotta buy like more gems or whatever you use to do more puzzles and stuff like that. To me, it makes me feel like, oh, in this new game, Pokemon Go, are you gonna have to, like, oh, you only get like 3 wild Pokemon every, I don't know, 2 hours or something. Just as an example, I'm just saying hypothetically, that's not what it is. Like, well, that's not gonna be fun if I just go around, oh look, a Caterpie, I don't want a Caterpie. Oh look, a Kakuna, I don't want a Kakuna. Oh look, another Caterpie, I don't want that. Oh great, now I can't play for another 2 hours. Like, and then it's just like, oh, buy blah 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 for $2.99. Oh, I don't want to spend $2. To me, the free-to-play kind of games, like, they have its benefits, like, so that it gets more people into the game. Like, you don't have to pay for a game and be like, oh, am I gonna like this or not? Like, that's why, like, I know people that like Pokemon, but will refuse to buy a 3DS and then also the game, because it's gonna cost you around, a good $200, and that's a good amount of money if you're just gonna play one game where you'll be like, oh, I'll play it once, and then it's just like, I'm not really sure if I'm gonna play it again. So I mean, that's the benefits of the free-to-play, like, gets everybody just into the game, like, oh, you can play it, and if you like it, cool, you like it, you can keep playing. If you don't like it, guess what, you didn't have to spend anything. But the microtransactions, like, to me, it's a killer killer, I guess you call it, function of the game. It could really ruin it, but also it could just be a non-deciding factor where, I mean, not really a non-deciding factor, but more of a factor where, like, oh, you just get like Pokeball and Great Balls, but with the microtransactions, you can buy a bunch of Pokeballs, you can buy a bunch of Great Balls, you can buy Ultra Balls, you could even buy a Master Ball, just as an example. Like, that's what I'm just saying. If they do that, then yeah, that makes tons of sense. But if it has to do with time, and if you have to spend more money in order to play the game more, then it's not going to be executed well. And that's what I'm afraid of. Otherwise, I think this game has the potential to be very great. But, like I said, they have to execute it well. Otherwise, this will not really crumble, but it'll just be another disaster in the Pokemon series. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Make sure you leave a like on this video. And FryPlays signing out. Peace.